Good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope you all are having a great day. Let's see what we got in the chat here. We got Lisa, as always. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Appreciate you stopping by. John, how you doing? Donnie, how you doing? Of course, we got Daryl, two ATVs up here, and we got Jeff up here. Jeff's on time today, so
where'd that come from?
we're not gonna dock his pay today, so he's on time.
Wow.
No, I'm 3 minutes late.
Sam's garage. You were in the basement, buddy. Yeah,
Wow.
as long as you're down there chasing the mice, we'll let that go by. So,
Hey, Sam.
Hope everybody's staying warm.
Hey, Lisa Ian.
So I know it was bone chilling cold here this morning. It was like 16 degrees or something like that. Man,
I'm glad I ain't out there.
Hey, Scott. Hey, Breezy. How you guys doing tonight? And and Sam, I've been, if y'all don't follow Sam on Facebook,
hey, Sam,
you need to. That's where he posts 90% of his videos. Sam, I just gotta say, dude, you are the number one dude. I don't care who copies you. When they copy you, that's a form of they're jealous. That's what it is. So hey, Ben, how you doing?
Hi, Breezy. Ben.
Hey, Ben. So I finally got smart last night and went to the doctor.
Okay, what did they say, Jeff?
Well, they put me through one of them CAT scan things and stuff, and they didn't find anything wrong. So they gave me this needle of, I don't know what it was. It didn't feel good going in, and they put one of these patch things in the middle of my back. By about 8 o'clock last night, it was like, wow, I can walk around and stuff, and this don't hurt.
Yeah.
That's good though. You're not in pain.
Jeff can disco dance again.
There you go. I was thinking the same thing.
Not that far.
John Travolta.
No, that stuff wore off. They gave me these pill things. It's like you got to down them and have a shot of water right behind you, or it just about make you puke.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, I took one of them this morning. It's like, wow, this ain't doing nothing. Then I took another one about lunchtime or so. It's like, well, this ain't bad. I could live with this.
Yeah, Sam took his kids to the trampoline thing, where they have all the trampolines all over the place, and them kids are like having a ball. Oh, why didn't they have stuff like that when we were young? We had a tire swing and barbed wire.
Well, you can have fun with the barbed wire.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Scott says, "Burn, baby, burn." Disco Inferno Jeff style with Crocs. Hey, whatever it takes, man. Rock out with your Crocs out.
Oh boy.
Hey, Palmer.
If Jeff went to
disco
dancing, Sammy or whatever her name is, be chewing on his leg.
There you go.
She's not here.
Hey, little Joe.
Uh-oh, where's she at? Which one?
I don't know what an epidural is.
Hello, Cajun. Again.
What's up, Cajun?
And this is the
Cajun
raid.
And Daryl. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Cajun, you're late.
Well,
Cajun's making an entrance.
Cajun raid.
Yeah, Cajun.
Yeah, there you go.
I was live earlier, Jeff, and you were not there.
I keep
Cajun raid going on. I want to thank all my raiders for coming in. Thank y'all very much for supporting Full Area.
Hey,
yes,
you can holler at me now because I keep forgetting that you're on before Ed on Sundays.
Oh, I should have texted you, huh?
Well, no, you can just yell at me.
I can't yell that loud, I don't think.
Well, you can call me an idiot now. I don't care.
Oh,
I need to redo my Sunday schedule and eat my supper earlier so I can come into Cajun's. Because I usually eat supper right before I come on here.
Yeah. I need to start sending you a link. either it's work or supper gets in the way.
Yeah, Sam, they sold your idea, so you're stealing their subs. I 100% agree. You deserve twice as many subs as I have, you know, for what you do. That stuff is amazing. All that RC stuff and the family stuff that you do, you know, I think that's a hell of a lot more interesting than what I do.
Oh, well, I'm not having a baby, so I don't need it that bad.
You never know, Jeff. You might be.
Oh boy, I could make a lot of money off of that, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. So, but yeah, I got up this morning and I was gonna go someplace for breakfast. I said, hell, I'll just run up to Mickey D's and grab me a sandwich and stuff, and come back to the garage and uh, got it warmed up and was out there piddling around, started looking at stuff, and it's getting close to pulling season, y'all. I need to step it up in gear. Start.
Yeah, Orange County starts in, I think, 2 weeks. Middle of
Our,
month.
ours is at the end of next month is testing tune. So, I mean, I still got a little bit of time, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do before pulling season starts. So
I better get my rearing gear and buy that Cub Cadet, or I won't be pulling this year, huh?
well, there you go. Yeah, I got some stuff moved around. That's another reason I wanted to build that water cart, is to get that stuff kind of stowed away, so it's not sitting all over the place in the way. And this week I'm going to get the tugger, get Plan B off the lift, put the tugger on. I was going to do that today, but I didn't want to open the garage door and let it get cold in the garage again this morning. So I just move some stuff around in that, but I need to get that starter fixed. I want to get that starter fixed and wired up on that tugger. I need to get them tires ordered. So you guys may get to see me fumbling around changing some little tiny, lawnmower tires. Which
pulling tires.
They're not pulling tire. Well, they're knobbies, sorta, but they're on the they're gonna be on the tugger.
Okay.
Not that it does a bad job. Like I said, every once in a while when the grass is a little bit wet, it don't have traction. It doesn't run out of power. It just don't have any traction. So I found some real small, kind of V-tread ATV tire. They're actually for go-karts. Put on the back, and then some knobbies for the front, just to kind of match it out, because the front ones are the ones that really need replaced because they're so dry rotted. They got tiny little tubes in them. Even the tubes leak.
Oh boy! Yeah,
no.
Every week before I go to the polls, I got to put air in the tires. And sometimes it don't last the whole day. So,
buddy of mine's got a snapper, one of the old style snapper rear engine riders with an 8 horse on the back, and I changed his front tires for him. Well, actually, I ordered the tires for him, and I brought him to Turner's Conoco here. They put the tires on, new tires. His was so slick because I cut his grass one time. Well, I worked on the engine, and I was testing the motor out. And Missy actually cut the grass, but I was testing it. And when you get on the incline by his front ditch, when you go to turn to get out to climb, the front tires was so slick it wouldn't grab. So I got him standard snapper tires, front tires. And man, you talk about a world of difference. A world of difference those front tires have made. Oh yeah, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You don't have a Hardee's in your area?
Not in my town, but there's one about 15, 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, it's worth the ride because Hardee's makes the best breakfast. That steak and egg biscuit, it's a beef steak, country fried steak, chicken fried steak. Oh, man, that egg on that biscuit with some mayonnaise on each side. I can go to town on that. I wish we had a Hardee's in here in this town, but we don't.
I had to mention Hardee's a while ago, didn't I? cakes.
Yeah,
they-
you sure
And you
did.
did
Horta's my favorite place for
Now
breakfast.
he's,
Man,
now it's stuck on his brain.
you damn right. The closest one to me is about 45 minutes. Now, if I'm in that area, I want to make it a point to go in that area and get some cracklings from Rabideau's and some boudin, some frozen boudin, fresh made but vacuum packed frozen at Rabideau's, which is now but a mile from that Hardee's. So yeah, I want to do that and get that low carb bowl.
crazy Catwoman said Arby's has the meat. They've got the meat, but they're
Yeah.
not open for breakfast.
Right.
And the Arby's down there, they've got a weird menu. They don't carry everything that a normal Hardee's carries.
Yeah, but Hardee's are not related to Arby's though at all.
I'm saying the Hardee's down there.
Oh,
They
the
don't-
Hardee's and
Yeah, they don't carry all this, because every once in a while I'll go in, because if I'm down, it's down like I'm on my way to Mark's house. When I'm
Okay.
down that way, like if I'm coming home or something, I love Frisco burgers. That's my burger.
Okay.
But
Yeah, but them doggone things is now about $6 a piece now. It's just for the burger.
But that's
Right.
worth it.
but they won't have the curly fries.
Oh,
You know, they're like,
Oh, you gotta have the curly fries.
right.
Do
We're not
they-
out. They'll be like, well, we're not offering the curly fries.
do they have the chicken fried steak biscuit?
I don't know. I haven't been down there for breakfast, because when there was one here in town, I used to love their sausage gravy and biscuits. So
What? Who's that?
Hardee's.
Guess that's-
Oh, so you had a Hardee's in your town before? Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
we used to a long time ago. They closed up. It's been over 10 years, but yeah, their sausage gravy and biscuits was better than anybody's in town.
Oh yeah.
But I
Yeah,
have
it's
been
cheap, $1.50.
well, I have been getting it from McDonald's here lately, and it's pretty decent. It's not it's not the best, but
White gravy? Really?
Yep.
Sausage gravy?
But-
I didn't know that.
but you have to request that you get it separate, because they'll put the biscuit in the tray and dump the gravy over top of it. Well, if you got a 15-20 minute drive home, that biscuit gets kind of gooey.
Oh, yeah, it turns to glue almost.
Right. So, hey, Ken, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. And I seen Tommy come in.
Okay.
How you doing? And
Both
Thomas
Tommies.
came in. Yep. So,
Frisco burgers. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Like I said, the Frisco burger is my favorite burger. I don't care where I'm going, anywhere. Of all the fast food chains, the Frisco burger is my favorite.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you got to
It's a
try it.
Hardee's. It's a Hardee's thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's a Hardee's burger. Yeah. Yeah. Frisco, San Francisco style burger.
Yep.
I think it's what, a half pound of meat on it or something.
Some third or half, something like that. It's a big burger, but it's pretty dang good.
It's worth the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were $5 20 years ago, $4 or $5 20 years ago at the one in Alabama, but it was well worth it because they didn't have a Whataburger in that area, but they had a Hardee's. If they'd had a Whataburger, that'd have been my first choice.
Yeah, we stopped at a Whataburger when we were down there in Texas, and I got their mushroom Swiss burger, and that was
I remember that. You couldn't eat it all, huh? You saved some for later or something like that.
some of the fries and stuff, but it
Or was it
it's-
Mark that couldn't eat his?
yeah, Mark couldn't eat all his,
Right.
but it's definitely a sandwich you don't want to eat while you're trying. I was just riding, and I had a hard time eating it. I couldn't eat it driving. There ain't no way.
A messy burger, huh?
Oh yeah, but that's the best ones to have, like the
Yeah.
Burger King double Whopper with cheese. Awesome burger, but you don't wear it if you're trying to drive and eat.
Yeah, all that
Not as
mayonnaise
bad as a
and
Big
ketchup,
Mac, though.
that mayonnaise and ketchup mixture is just running down your arm right there.
Yep.
I love a sloppy burger.
What's
Yeah.
he talking about? Not missing anything.
About the Frisco burger, he's not. He's not.
Now
He's not
y'all been doing this stuff enough now. Y'all gonna have me shooting
Now
up
for-
on that.
Oh yeah, he broke out both his his insulin pen.
now for driving. back when I used to do graphics and stuff, and we'd drive a lot, the best burger was the not the Arby's, the Wendy's Bacon Junior Cheeseburger.
Oh, I
Uh,
love those.
they were cheap, and the best thing about those is you could get the box truck through the drive-through because they didn't have the overhang, so you didn't have to go inside. And
Oh,
when me and my guy we used to go through, I got him hooked on them and we'd order like a dozen of them, and just driving down the road, man, that's a burger you could eat on the go.
I like now Wendy's. I like their potatoes, baked potatoes. I like
Oh yeah,
that.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I used to like their chili too. I used to get if we were like in a town, where like stop for lunch or something and go in and eat. I used to get a baked potato and a bowl of chili, a loaded baked potato, and dump the chili over top the baked potato. But now that they've changed their recipe or something on that, on their chili, and I don't care for it anymore.
Oh, White
Hey, you're a little
Castle
late,
or
man.
Crystals. Yeah, White Castle's got good them little sliders and miniature burgers. White
Oh, yeah.
Castle.
You better
and
get about 3
Crystals,
more of them out there, Daryl.
I'm getting them. I'm getting them ready.
yeah. Oh, Mater's in the house with a Cajun coin hunter. Ray, thank you, Mater.
Hey, Mater, thank you for stopping in.
Oh, we went
Yeah.
to the big parade yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you have
I
fun?
took the short hood. It
Awesome.
was kind of disappointing because it took me longer to put that thing on a trailer and drive across town than the parade actually was. It was like 15 minutes done.
Dang.
But at least you got to get out and get in the crowd, and
Crazy cat woman, Miss Mercer. Oh, I think she's been in here before. She came
Yeah.
over from my channel, but anyway, Crazy cat woman. She said Wendy's uses the old burgers for their chili now.
Is that what you call recycling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've changed their burger. I don't care for their burgers too much anymore either. They've changed their burger. They went to that all fresh meat, no frozen stuff or whatever. Or
Yeah,
They
that's
always
bull crap.
did that.
stop
They
stop
always
putting
did that.
stop putting something in it, and it changed the taste of their food. So
They always had never frozen beef patty, and that was their marketing ploy. Back when I remember when Wendy's first opened in Lafayette. That's when the commercials, the customers were taking a bite and then wiping with a napkin. And that was when I was 17 years old. So that was 40 years ago, over 40 years ago. And that was their marketing ploy, fresh, never frozen.
right.
Wendy's was always round burgers, wasn't they?
No, they were square.
Yeah.
I always thought they were round.
Square. They were known for the
What do
square
I
patty.
know? I'm an idiot.
You know
That's
why
a
they?
square patty on a round bun. It kind of was a mismatch.
Well,
The corners
Jeff,
would hang out.
yeah. Well, Jeff, you know why they always had square burgers?
Why?
They're trying to cut corners.
I should have known. I should have known.
Hey,
Isn't that why you would have
That was a
round
good one.
burgers to cut corners?
Well, I think the original thinking behind it was that they could get more of the beef patties in the box, being a square box compared to being round.
Well, they were narrower, the same amount of meat, just a smaller footprint, so
Right.
they could get more on the grill. Same thing with the White Castle burgers having the holes in them. For the steam can come up through the center and cook from the inside out, along with the outside in.
there you go.
And yeah,
Right.
Yeah. In White Castle or Crystal, their patties are square too, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know about Crystal's, but White Castle are.
Right.
See, McDonald's fries are my favorite fries. Thomas says that they've been raw and cold. See, my McDonald's that I go to, the one on my side of town, they've got enough complaints that they'll make people wait, 5 minutes in a drive-through, and they'll tell them, hey, we're cooking fresh fries and we want them done. So if you want good fries, you got to wait. And if you don't want to wait, don't wait.
McDonald's always had the best fries, always, until they changed from lard to some kind of nothing. There was something that wasn't in the cooking oil. It was
They went to a peanut oil instead of the
it
regular.
was non something. cooking oil. That there was something in the oil that all the restaurants went to. It wasn't gluten or something. It was
It
something.
was like no trans fat or something like that.
I think it was something like trans fat. I want to say.
No
I
trans
think.
fat. Now, for me, I actually like Wendy's fries better than McDonald's. Simple fact is that Wendy's actually uses sea salt, which I like better taste wise compared to actual salt.
Yeah, it's got
There's a
iodine in it.
Well, there's a different taste between regular table salt and sea salt.
That's the iodine.
Yeah, because restaurants can't put sea salt on food because, or fries or onion rings, because of the fact that a lot of people are allergic to iodine. They can't eat seafood because of the iodine in the seafood. Now, crawfish doesn't have that because it's a freshwater crustacean. It's freshwater, so crawfish doesn't have iodine in it. And so people that are allergic to shrimp and crabs can enjoy crawfish.
Right.
Well, like I said, Wendy's, they use sea salt on their fries.
But also on that too, if you've at home or personally, if you've switched over like sea salt or them other ones, the uniodized salt, you need to make that iodine up in other foods.
Right.
If it's non-iodized, right.
Right, because your body does need the iodine.
Yeah, it does. Our salt has it in there. We buy iodized or natural sea salt, which has it already in it.
Well, no, sea salt don't have iodine in it.
I thought it did.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. That's why a lot of people switch to it because they can't have the iodine or those iodized salt. Okay. But I use a lot of Himalayan salt and sea salt, but I also try to supplement it with fish and other stuff that I can get my iodine from. They do have iodine supplement pills. From what I've read, they don't work because your body can't absorb it that way. It has to be in something. So
you get that pink Himalayan salt?
Yes.
Now that's got a different taste to it, even.
Yeah. Yes, it does. All right, Joe. You have a good evening, buddy. Thank you for stopping in and saying hey. I appreciate it.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Thomas is on a 15-hour shift today.
Wow.
I'm glad you're young and can do that. I don't,
No,
but all I can do is a 10 or 11-hour shift, and I'm out. I've had enough. So.
Hey, I could do 22 hours sitting in a truck behind Quick Check.
I could do that too.
It wasn't fun.
Oh no. That's why you need like a tablet or something you can take with you. You can watch videos and stuff on a big screen.
No, what I need is a little bit more room between the steering wheel and the back of the seat, and bring a pillow with me next time.
Well, can't you switch over to the passenger seat?
Well, the stack's over on that side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
wow. You want to sit there listening to 300 horsepower sitting there rumbling all night?
Oh, it might be a lullaby. Row, 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 row.
Ed, well, I was going to give you an idea on that welding cart. Go over and get you some exhaust hangers, the U-bolts and everything. Get them welded up on the sides. That way you get a way to hang your cords.
I actually have the solid stainless steel shafts out of weed eaters at work. They're about 6 feet long, and I've used those before. That's what I'm gonna bend some of those up to make my hangers, and I am gonna switch those two welders around and put the Miller on the bottom shelf. It's too top heavy with that heavier Miller up there on top. So
yeah. For me, I think I might have gone maybe a little bit wider. Maybe go to about 2 or 3 inches wider to give it more of a footprint instead of being as skinny as it is.
Well, that is actually as wide as my little welding cart at work, but that hauls one. But it also has the big tires in the back that offset out wider too.
Okay.
I didn't want to use the straight tires in the back, like I said, because my shop's so small. Sometimes, I want to push the thing sideways and get it out of my way. Even at work, sometimes you got to jockey that thing around to get it turned.
Right.
So, and I don't plan on moving it, around a whole lot there at home here. Just across the shop, 20 feet or so, and I'm not going to take it out in the driveway and all that kind of stuff. So,
for now, that's not the plan yet.
Well, someday when I hit the lottery or make it YouTube famous, one of the two, and I build my big, 20,000 square foot shop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll build a tractor to haul the stuff around on, and
But 20,000 square foot? Why you want to go so
You
small?
better settle for like 1,000 square feet.
I got 10,000 square foot at work, and I figured I could double that and have a pretty decent sized shop.
I'd sell for 1,000 or 1,500 for my small engine repair business shop, because it would be more organized than the big shop over at Johnny's. I could actually get something done instead of walking around everything. And anyway, small engine repair and then my electronics bench. 1,500 would be plenty room.
I figure if I went 20,000, I could use about 2,000 of it for living quarters.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
The rest is all
in the back. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I want to walk out,
people are doing that down here. They're building these 80 by 120 buildings, and in the back or the front part, actually, there's a lot of them. The houses, the living area, are in the front part, and then nothing but shop in the back. Oh yeah, it's a lot cheaper too.
30 years ago, my cousin built a big shop and stuff because he was single at the time, and it has an apartment up above. It's got a couple bedrooms, kitchen, living room. It's a nice place. It's nothing like a micro apartment. Mm-hmm. But then he found a woman and built actually more bedrooms and everything and it's a really, really nice shop and stuff. I would take that shop in a heartbeat. It's got a couple lifts in it. It's got a machine shop up in the front underneath the apartment. So
I can handle that.
Ed, I want to try something if you don't mind. I see you got 16 people watching.
Yep.
I see on this, that new thing they got with StreamYard?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to try this. Let me see. I'm going to click this button and see what it says right here. Boom. Okay.
How big of a welder there, Sam?
So I've seen Sam's welding machine, but I've never paid attention to exactly what it is. But I can't complain about the welders I got. My little Lincoln, I've had it for 20 plus years. It was a freebie that was sitting out in the rain that a farmer gave me, and it's welded great up to this point, and still welds pretty dang good. And I grabbed that Miller up, as soon as I can. And argon gas has went through the roof, price wise. So as soon as I get a few bucks saved up, I'll be getting a tank for that. I got the tank. I just need to get it filled.
See, for me, I just, instead of going and getting the bottle, I just run everything flux core. That way I don't have to worry about a bottle.
Oh, see, my Lincoln's already flux core. I want a gas welder.
Yeah. Well, I've got a gas welder. It's called oxyacetylene.
I've got that too. But my next welding cutting equipment purchase is going to be a plasma cutter. I've been looking at a Hitbox. They've got one that has a built-in air compressor on it. And I've seen a couple guys using it, and they're really impressed with it, and they like it a lot. And I just like it because it's got the built-in air compressor and air dryer, so you don't have to run your air compressor. It's quiet. So,
yeah, I've got had someone give me a Miller plasma cutter, but the ends on it need to get replaced. And I talked to one guy, and it was like, yeah, it was going to be, get how much it was going to be. It's like, I didn't have the money at the time, and so it's been sitting. But I need to check around, see if I can still find that kind of stuff.
Oh, you can. They're on Amazon all over the place.
Yeah, I don't deal with Amazon.
You don't deal with Amazon?
No, I deal with eBay.
Well, they're all over eBay probably too, but
Yeah,
you don't have to have the
the
Miller.
name brand. Right.
Right, because my torches at work, I replaced both them leads at work, and I forget what brand they are, and I actually like them better than the Millers because I have a Miller MIG welder at work, a big one. I like it. I like the torch I got for it, but a lot better than the Miller was, and it just now I have been looking at possibly if I can get the tank for my Miller. They make a liner that's plastic now that you can run aluminum through, so you don't have to have a spool gun, but you have to have a short lead. You can't have the big 10-foot lead,
Right.
Which my my Miller has a short one on it, and if it works out nicely, I may convert my Lincoln because it's it's ACDC. I can convert it over, and it may do it strictly for aluminum, and because I can get the regulator and stuff for the gas. So,
see, I've got a, let's see, I think it's a 220 Lincoln that I was going to be, doing the flux core and everything with. And then I was at a pawn shop. Someone actually had brought in a brand new Lincoln spool gun for doing aluminum. And I saw that, and I think I got it for like $80. And that's cheap.
oh yeah.
And so I was like, the only thing is, do I want to hook this up to the welder? Nope. And so maybe a few weeks later, I found a little Lincoln, 110 sitting in a different pawn shop, and I picked that one up. Okay, fine. I'll use the Miller or the 220 for doing the flux core. I'll use this 110 for doing aluminum. Never did get around to it. I still got that spool gun.
Yeah, my big Miller at work has a spool gun. I like it. I don't do a lot of aluminum welding. I'm not real good at it. Oh, I'm not real good at all the welding, but especially aluminum. But my new Hobart has the TIG option on it, and that's steel TIG, not aluminum. That's something I do want to try to get into, is doing some TIG welding. It's always interested me, but I've never had the opportunity to try it or do it. So, but everybody I talked to said, I'm old school, so I've oxyacetylene gas welded for years, and they said if you can gas weld, you can TIG weld. So we're gonna give her a try.
Yeah, I know. For me, the main reason I got that when I started trying to get into doing aluminum welding is an idea I had about building a little camping trailer, and get it set up for where it'd slide into my 16-foot utility trailer. That way, I'd have me a 16-foot travel trailer that would slide inside there, have a floor and everything. But when I wasn't needing it, it could actually come out, sit down. I still had the trailer for whatever else I wanted.
Yeah, I've seen guys do that, and I also see them take the truck bed campers and make them that they'll go onto a trailer like that,
Right.
And where the fender well cutouts are at on the trailer, they put like toolboxes in there to store their stuff on the outside, like open them up like an RV, like a motorhome. They got TVs and stuff like that in them. I mean, that's an awesome idea.
I've actually seen some those little slide-in truck bed campers. They've actually got a little bathroom inside of
Mm-hmm.
They're small, but they've got one.
Right. I've
Trying to
also
find
seen.
one of
I've
them
also.
5-inch for my truck.
I've actually seen guys take the pop-up campers and mount them up on the headache rack of a gooseneck. And when they take like their off-road or Jeeps and all that kind of stuff out and four-wheelers and all that kind of stuff out, they've got their pop out. They pop it out and there it is.
Yep.
Hey,
I don't
mustard.
think we really need to hear that there, Cajun.
Like a 3-packet puppy dog.
Oh, you're not backwards.
Oh, I had to go lean on the dog. Man.
Yeah.
Do you feel better?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny because you don't look no better.
Oh, my bottom teeth were floating.
I know those little pop-out campers. Those are pretty neat to have.
Mudster was asking about my welder at work. Yes, I love my big welder at work. Like I said, I don't remember what the exact model number is, but it's a Miller-Matic. It's a bigger one. Yeah, it's if I could pick one of those up on the cheap, I would definitely have one of those because they're awesome. So
Hey Wayne,
hey,
back
hey
to
Wayne.
Mustard.
Hey, Wayne.
So how you doing, Wayne? But I'm really impressed with that Hobart I bought. That 110 Hobart. Well, it's 110 or 220, and I've been running it strictly off 110 since we've bought it, and it's thoroughly impressed me. So, all right, Thomas, thank you, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Get some rest. We'll catch
Night,
you on the next one. I really want to try it on the 110, or I mean on the 220, but one of these days when I get stuff moved around, it's got to be warm out. I've got an old 220 welder that's probably from, I'm going to guess, World War One. It looks like a huge electric motor with capacitors built on the side of it. And it is a welder. It is not like a generator or an inverter or something like that.
Sounds like
Phase
one of them
converter.
old Hobarts.
Yeah, I don't know who built it. I changed my. I think it's made by GE, but yeah,
Could be military.
it is. It's an old military surplus. It has a sticker on it somewhere that says it's military surplus. I've never had it plugged in. I picked it up for free. They were throwing it away. They were going to scrap it, and I'm like, let me take that thing home and we'll see what we can do. I started looking at it, and it's got the old cloth wrapped wiring on the inside.
Ooh.
And I'm like, ooh.
And what is it?
A stick welder.
Oh, okay.
The motor that I'm saying on it, that thing's probably 1.5 feet across, and it's probably 2 foot long. And that's it. When you look at it, it looks like a big induction motor. I mean, it just looks like a big electric motor sitting there with a big box on the side that has capacitors and stuff in it, and that's where your leads plug into. And it on the inside, there's a wiring diagram that gives all the schematics and everything for it. And it actually says it is an AC DC or maybe it's just AC arc welder. And I've got a friend that has a electric motor repair shop. His son actually runs it now. I've been thinking about getting a hold of him and saying, hey, if I bring this thing up to you, will you take a look at it and tell me, what it is and is it safe to use and everything? And it'd be just something interesting to try out.
First of all, I would check the capacitors in there because they might be leaking or turned into a resistor. That happens with them old capacitors.
Well, that's why I want to take it to somebody that knows electric motors and stuff,
Right.
But it's actually got steel wheels on it.
Wow.
It don't have anything plastic on it anywhere. It took
That's when
me.
it made good.
I've had it sitting out in the garage now probably for 10 years or so, and it took two of us. All we had to pick the thing out of the back of the pickup truck, and sit it on the ground to wheel it around.
Bam.
Yeah, it's not.
Saying you wish you had an engine voice at the time.
Yes. Most definitely.
And said I would use that engine oil if I had one.
Yep.
There's bricks.
But I would
Yep.
You're not
I would
falling
definitely
asleep,
like
are you, Daryl?
it.
Just
It'd be
about.
it would definitely be interesting to get that thing.
Oh, because you're making me feel guilty right now.
But because I learned on oxyacetylene welding
I'm
with
kind of
coat,
sneaky
coat
without
hanger and
using.
brazier. But then I learned how to stick weld on an old Sears buzz box, like 120 amp Sears. I mean, my brother still got it. It still welds great. But I'd like to get back to the roots every once in a while and see if I could run some stick again.
Is that Sears kind of like a Tombstone Lincoln?
Yeah, it's square. It's blue on the outside, white face. It's got like a dial that goes back and forth.
Yeah, that's I think Miller. I don't know if Miller made that one or not.
I got one of Tombstone Lincoln.
If you give me the first three numbers on that Sears, I can tell you who made it.
Yeah, it's at my brother's house, so I don't know even what numbers and stuff are on it.
Okay, Ken's house.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you know the model number. The first three, I have the codes for Sears. Anybody can get those. It's on the internet. You know, just look up Sears code numbers, and it'll bring you, and you can look up the numbers in numerical order, and it'll tell you who made that product for Sears or Craftsman or whatever.
And
I think I took like 3/4 of a box of, I think it's 6011 rods.
Wayne just said there, for the copper that's inside that thing, I could probably buy a new welder. You're probably right, Wayne, but what fun would that be, having a new welder? I'm about the old school.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want.
Well, when you buy
one.
a new one, just set it in a puddle of water and stand next to it when you turn it on.
No. And somewhere at work, I have a rack of welding rod that came with that welder that I got. They don't have numbers on them. They've got letters. And I looked it up. There is a chart that tells you what those letters mean, and it's from back in the 40s or whatever, before they went to a numerical layout.
The welding rods can go bad, can't they, from sitting around?
Oh yeah. They're not anything. I use them at work for filler, or if I need some little, because there's some real thin ones and some real heavy ones. I'll knock the flux off of them, and I use them for, like, if I'm MIG welding something up that's got a pretty good gap in them, I'll use that for a filler rod, like lay it down in and weld over it and stuff. Works really well to do that, but my
father had an old box of welding rods. It looked like it had a powdery coating that was just peeling off them. I just tossed them out.
Yeah, when the flux gets moisture to it, they're no good anymore, and that's what these things do. You can tap them on a metal workbench, and the flux just falls right off of them. So,
yeah, that's what these were doing.
Down here in South Louisiana, where it's very humid most of the year, we take those old refrigerators, those old the kind of looks like a cooler latch, those old styles. Any refrigerator will do. Put in like a 60 or 80 watt light bulb inside. Now the compressor's out of it. The compressor's not hooked up or anything in a ice box.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just plugged in, and it's just a storage cabinet with that light bulb to burn off the humidity, or not let, if there's any humidity when you open the door, it burns the humidity off. And welding rods, boxes of welding rods, stay good, man, for 10 years in them things.
Yeah, a friend of mine actually took an old metal cabinet and insulated it with some of that fiber or styrofoam board, and he put a light bulb in the bottom of it, 60-watt light bulb, and has wire shelves in it out of ovens.
There you go.
And he actually stores his paint and all that kind of stuff in it in the wintertime.
Wow.
And it keeps it just warm enough that the paint don't go bad, and it's warm enough that it's not so hot that it gets, but it's just warm enough and dry enough. He keeps his welding rod and stuff like that in it, all of his silicones and all that kind of stuff in the wintertime. And it's got a little switch on the side. He just flicks it on in the fall when it starts getting cool out and leaves it on all winter long. And I'm like, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Here you go, Ed.
Ed, this is working out pretty good. I'm live on my channel, coinciding with yours. That's that new thing, StreamYard, and YouTube or whatever. I'm live on YouTube, and with this, man, I've got 7 people in there, 8 likes, and they watching all of us at the same time as, and they bopping back and forth between yours and mine. Wow, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, Ed. These are the new one they got out. Just came out this week.
What is
strawberry flips? Strawberry shortcake flips.
It's a candy or what?
That looks like a Maggie.
Yeah, all I seen was Maggie's mouth.
Yeah, it's strawberry shortcake flips.
Pretzels. Oh.
Hey,
wow.
Those look pretty good.
I've never seen that.
Quick
They're
Grinch
brand
Tool
new.
Junkie.
Are you starting to feel like you're getting tortured here tonight, Daryl?
Huh? What?
Are you starting to feel like you're being tortured tonight?
Yeah.
Actually, they got these in sugar free too, Daryl.
I'm sitting here. I took my extra shot a while ago when y'all was going at it. So
Yeah, they're sugar free and regular.
And the cool thing about it, Cajun, is I can see their comments here in StreamYard from your thing. Quick Grinch Tool Junkie.
yeah.
Right. You got that one off of my stream.
Yep.
I mean, my part of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. It's brand new, Dave. Brand new.
Yeah. Daryl was talking about that the other night. There was something, but he didn't have it clicked on. I don't know how it works for watch time. If I get the watch time also,
I think it's shared. Yeah.
or if
Yeah.
or if you just get the watch time. But
No,
either way,
both of us. I get it on my side, and then you get it on my side. I don't get your watch time, but I get mine, and you get mine.
that's cool.
Yeah, and I just seen it up there earlier. You know, with a little blue thing up there. Jeff can see it. Mater can see it, and Mater can do it too. You can have up to 10, I think, but whatever you can have on the service you have with StreamYard.
Well,
like Mater would have 6. You can do it. With
the free you can have 6 people. When you pay for it, you can have 10 or more, depending on when you're on your plan.
Right.
Yeah, I can have 10.
Me too.
So.
Yeah, I can work out pretty good. I wanted to try it, and that's why I asked you earlier if I could do it. And man, it's my buddy Simon. He was on one of my Sunday live streams a while back, 3-4 weeks ago. Yes, I Can Barbecue, the guy in the wheelchair, handicapped barbecue griller and smoker. He tried it the other night, and there was like 7 or 8 different streams that were up there.
Oh. So
you got a demolition derby anywhere near you, Ed, coming soon?
Not that I know of. I don't follow demolition derbies.
Three tied to it there, Quicksilver. Quick Wrench.
No, you can have as many as I can have, or I mean, as many as Ed can have, so he can do 10. So 10 people can go live. Well, 9 people, because Ed's one of them. 9 people can do it. Daryl can do it. Mater, Briggs, Jeff. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 4 more people can do that.
So how do you do it?
Okay, do you see that add StreamYard on the top on your monitor? And
stream this of my audience?
Yeah, you click on that, and it says add to your StreamYard, and you title it like you would normally do a live stream. Title
Right.
it and just and then the description box say, hey, y'all come join or whatever you want. And it says save changes at the bottom. Click on that and boom. You'll be live
Well,
with us.
I just hit it on my phone. It says share this stream to audience. Just hit by
Correct.
hitting so it's showing even on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't
and you
have
can
an
go to your
audience, so what's
channel
the
and
point?
look to see how many, like, I'm going to open my tab up. I've got 6 watching and 10 thumbs up, and I'm looking at all the comments.
All right.
Yeah,
So how do I know if it's, if I'm live on it or not? Then
You can open up your YouTube part of it, like I'm doing. I'm watching my YouTube part on StreamYard, and I can see Quick Wrench. This comment.
It just came up on yours, Maynard, having fun with Polar Bear Ed.
okay. Yeah. I see it.
Yep,
I
it
didn't
is
know
the
it
option
did
in
that.
StreamYard, Dave. Quick Wrench. Yep.
well,
All right.
if the person that's rebroadcasting your stream also gets watch time, I think that's awesome.
Yeah. You are getting watch time from me, Mater, Briggs,
But I'm saying
and
if I share it out and the person that's hosting it also gets it, that'd be awesome.
yeah, you're the host. You getting my watch time also. I'm not getting your watch time, but I'm getting mine and you getting mine. So that's a plus.
I could probably hit it if I wanted to and share it out.
Share it out. Why not?
Okay, some cool. Cool
I
gamer.
got to do some
Yeah.
icing on a big tractor, I think.
I wonder if I could do a double chat pop out. That would be nice.
Probably not.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Oh,
Go
Quick
for
Wrench,
it.
come up. Hey, Quick Wrench, thank you for stopping over here.
Yep.
So,
You can.
but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it won't let me do it on the phone.
yeah, if I can go onto other people's live streams and share it out, and they get the watch time for it, that would be awesome. I'll definitely be doing that for people.
Yeah, I can pop it out. It's right here. I've got it on the side of the other one.
And the nice thing about it is, it's not running up the
Hours.
stream. Well, it's not running up the StreamYard time.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Correct.
Yeah, because it's just on YouTube. So hey, that helps me out some. That way I get some watch time. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, if
Now
if
you
I,
get watch time just on your viewers though, Mater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
right,
Well,
but
the
if
sad
I,
part is my viewers are the same ones as yours. So
there's some people out there that are different that watch my live streams, because I get some comments on some of my live streams after they've ended, So,
Right.
Kathy Hatfield, hi dear, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Kathy.
That's Mrs. Wayne. If y'all don't,
Yeah.
put two and two together. That was his dancing partner, and she made him look good in that video. Just telling you, just saying, you know. She was the hit.
What are you
She was
saying?
the
Wayne
highlight of
can't
the
dance?
video. Wayne can swing her around. Just messing with you, Wayne. You two make an awesome couple. And if you guys don't follow them on Facebook, that's where he posts the majority of his photos and stuff. Him and her are phenomenal photographers. They get some awesome shots. Just amazing. So, but yeah, they I watch a lot of people on Facebook, so and Sammy, especially Sammy, y'all need to go over to Facebook, and follow Sam. That's where he's getting monetized at for some reason. YouTube, it's not doing it for him, but he's monetized over there at Facebook. Go over there and watch his videos and stuff. Get the boy some thumbs up and some view time over there. Let him make some money off them projects and stuff he's working on, because he deserves a whole heck of a lot more than what he's gotten over the years. So.
Man, what are you doing back there?
Just checking out these projects that working on for the benefit for next month.
Oh, I thought you was just showing us your good side.
Oh no, I got a benefit next month for one of the guys at a local restaurant, and
Oh,
him and his wife kind of falling on hard times. I don't know all the details,
oh
but
boy.
a benefit, and I've actually been asked to make another birdhouse and some baskets. Like, okay, I can do that, but I'm actually add a couple of more things to it. So got the wood, got these glued up, clamps and everything. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run them through the planer and redo the edges, get them squared up. And then these are going to be made into Texas flags that you can mount on the wall. And then I wanted seeing a video earlier today about a guy that took cedar fence pickets and made a cedar planter box out of it. So
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm getting about 200, between 200 and 250 fence pickets, like what Daryl's got there. And I mean, I don't know why someone would get 8-foot long fence pickets and cut them down to 6 foot. But all I did is,
Well, you just fancy with that sign.
yep.
I did that several years ago.
All I did earlier was I took some and I was going to make that vanity out of that cedar. So I got it all cut up different, ripped it all down and took it inside the house. And Crystal, she was having an allergic reaction to it. But okay, forget that. I saw that video earlier and I'm going, I can do that. I've got the same thing. So these pieces I ripped down earlier, I just got them glued and clamped right now. And these are going to be the legs. These will be the legs, and I'll just take the other and I'll make that do the same thing he did. And it's stuff I've already got. I don't have to go out and pay for it.
33 degrees.
I see Chasing Tails in there. I don't know which side he's on. Backlash. Fisherman's in there somewhere on somebody's. How y'all doing? Thank you for stopping in, saying hi, and supporting everybody.
Chasing Tail is on my side.
Okay.
Chasing Tail, that's quite the name.
Tomorrow, Ed.
Chasing Tail outdoors. Yeah.
What's that, Jeff?
24 degrees tomorrow morning.
Oh, lovely. I'm glad I'll be working in the shop.
I'm starting to think I don't really want to go out to Jacktown, but then again, I got the carb kit for the roller, so I guess I better, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely ain't going to be working on the old PK this week by the looks of it.
No.
It's supposed to be in the 50s here in a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to get nicer towards the end of the week, so.
It's crazy. We got yesterday. It was colder than hell out too, and I helped my neighbor, the old guy up the street, got a box delivered, and I was helping him bring it in the house, and there's freaking mosquitoes or whatever flying around, gnats or whatever. I said, "This is crazy. You tell spring's coming when the gnats can come out and it's cold like that."
We had below zero temperatures around here, and I'd be doggone if we didn't. We found some pits in Alice's hair. I mean, when we had and it was 0 degrees. And
Well,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like they're bipolar.
well,
yeah,
a couple weeks ago when it got up into the 60s, I actually seen a couple of honeybees flying around.
Couple of what?
Honeybees.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seen them too.
And then a couple of days later, it got deathly cold. So I hope they made it back to their nest.
And we got
Yeah.
robins. Robins is already around.
Yep. I got robins. I got tulips coming up already. Daffodils.
Well, I was watching Brandon this morning on Facebook or Instagram. I forget which one. It looks like he basically lost his garden. Everything was all droopy and wilty.
yeah.
Hopefully it comes back for him, but
It depends because it got to 32 over here, and Brandon's north of me. So, how cold did it get for you, Major, this morning?
I don't know.
Oh, they
I
weren't
got up to
flies.
like 47.
Wow, it was 32 this
Take a
morning
bath every
over here.
day.
But there is some warmer air, like north of, like upper Arkansas, North Arkansas, Illinois. It is warmer up there right now than down here, actually, because of the stream coming off of there.
So all right, guys, we've hit the hour mark. Appreciate everybody coming in.
We're
saying
4
hi and
minutes
hanging
into
out.
over here.
I'm a minute and 44 seconds into overtime. So Jeff,
Mine says
Jeff's
4
making
minutes. I want to see that check
That's
by
good.
Wednesday.
definitely Jeff. So appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out, and having a great evening with us. So we'll catch you all on the next one. Next Friday night, catch Daryl. He'll be live. And with this new StreamYard thing, I will be sharing his out. But, hopefully y'all come check it out. And then maybe Saturday night, if Twisted V Twins around in town, they'll be on. If not, Brandon goes live at, I think it's 8 o'clock Central Time, be 9 o'clock my time. We'll definitely be catching him. And Sunday, catch Cajun early in the day, catch me in the afternoon. And appreciate y'all watching, and thank you.
It's going to be 28 in the morning over here.
That's too damn cold.
So, all right, everybody. Y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Blue Top.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody.